Now we want to look at the job sheets screen. This is loaded by clicking the job sheets button. You'll see the job sheet screen appears, and again it's very similar to the fleet information screen. There are various tabs. List tab, which displays a list of jobs that are in progress. Note that by default the system will only show the jobs that are still waiting to be invoiced. All the jobs that were invoiced and closed don't normally get loaded up, just to make the system a bit quicker. Each job has a details tab, which gives that you can write in here a brief description of the work to be done and a longer description of the work performed. Also, each job has one or more tasks. When the job comes into the workshop, it might come in for an inspection, which will be one particular task. It might also come in for some damage repairs, which would be another separate task. The reason for the different tasks is so that later, when the invoices are raised, the invoices can be sent even to different companies. For example, the damage work may be sent to an insurance company, whereas the inspection service will be billed back to the company that owns the vehicle. So by having multiple tasks, it means that one visit to the workshop can be split into various different chargeable units. There's also a parts and labor tab, where labor performed, stock parts and non-stock parts, so direct to job parts, will be added to the job card. There's external parts and labor in the case of external contractors being involved, such as a roadside repair or a windscreen or something. In that case, it may well be that an external repair company is asked to perform the repairs, and then again this can be booked to a job card so that all the costs are recorded. And the final tab is the invoices tab. This one hasn't been converted to an invoice yet, but normally after all the work is done, we would click this button here, raise invoice, check the customer labor rate that's being applied and the various uplifts, and then create the invoice. Once the job's information has been entered, the job card can be printed. You'll notice that it's got a barcode at the top. That's for a separate technician's hours barcoding module that is available. Other than that, it's a conventional job card. The technician can write the odometer and a signature and write on there the parts and hours that were involved with that particular job, and hand it back to the desk where they put the information in. As I said, for very busy workshops, or if you want to save time, there is a technician's barcoding module where the technicians just use a barcode scanner to scan on and scan off of jobs, and then it automatically records the hours and the job and books the labor to the correct jobs. So that's a quick overview of the job card screen. We've got the list, details, tasks, parts and labor, external parts and labor, and invoices. Next video we'll look at more detail as how to create a job card and how we actually enter parts and labor on the job card.